Alright, Internet, welcome to the Telltale Games, A Game of Thrones. I waited until I felt like buying the entire pack before I played it. So, we're going to do this fresh. I haven't done any of these fresh. I didn't even do Big B fresh. I kind of started it after I'd already done the first 2 or 3 episodes. This will be interesting. Let's go. Let's hope the loading screens aren't horrendous too, because I really don't like long loading screens. Oh, and my chair is really loud, so if I wiggle at all, you'll know. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolveswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance.
Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
I'm pretty sure this takes place, like, directly after the end of season, I want to say 3? Right after Brienne of Tarth, quote-unquote, escorted Jaime back to his dad's army or whatever. So...
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
I haven't read the books in a while, though, so I'm not 100% sure of the timing.
It's a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
I'm gonna let him keep going.
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Let's do it. Ain't nothing wrong with doing your job.
You're his squire, you idiot. Fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Okay.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
Iron from ice!
Aye!
Garrett,
Iron from ice.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'm glad that he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Cool. I got a promotion. Oh,
Squire.
shit.
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I just said I would. What the fuck is the question? I'm so confused now.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers.
I didn't rise
All
to
I'm
the bait.
saying is,
Didn't rise
this
to the
rate will never
bait.
be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Okay, dude, you're
Sick
bitching a
of
lot.
listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
By the way, I am gonna roleplay this because that's just the kind of dude I am. My first time through any RPG, so I'm gonna pick whatever answer I think is appropriate to every
Take your
situation,
time.
based on what I would personally like to think I would pick.
Drunk your share.
So
Good thing Lord Walder's in a
I haven't looked anything up about the ending or anything like that. We're just gonna go for it and get what we get.
for a wedding.
Shit. Oh God, I'm not at the red wedding, am I?
For one of his daughters.
Oh my God, I'm at the red wedding.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Motherfucker, dude.
Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Dude,
What's wrong with him?
knock the fucking dude out.
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Warn Lord
Never
Forrester.
warn the others.
Good luck.
Oh, fuck. Go, dude, go. Quit. Move your feet, fool. Oh, shit. QTE. Okay. I think it uses WASD. Got it. Hell yeah. Kick his ass, man.
Gift from the king.
Shit. What button is it? Click and hold, then drag. Okay. Got it. Shit. Roderick just went down. Is that Roderick? I don't know.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Yeah, do something about it, fool.
Shoot that one.
What?
Oh, god damn it. I didn't realize it was a click one. Shit. Fuck. God, I love these games. Oh, all the way back here. Alright, we're doing this again. My mouse is moving kind of slow for some reason.
Ready, boys!
Like I'm dragging it across the screen.
Whoa!
Shoot that one.
What?
Fuck you, bitch. Hell yeah. Do something about it, fool. Oh, shit.
Look out.
Ow. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Get out. God damn. Come on. Oh shit. Pushed the wrong one. Fuck you. Oh shit. The sound effect, huh? Oh god.
Fucking riddance.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
Oh shit, I
didn't
clicked the
leave
wrong
him.
one.
I couldn't save him.
I clicked the wrong fucking
Find a
answer.
weapon,
Shit. I
quickly.
didn't want to lie. Felt rushed, so I speed clicked it. Bullshit, son. Picked up the goddamn sword, dude.
Walter Frey, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time. Don't cross
That dude's kind of a bitch, isn't he? Oh shit. He got stabbed. Or pricked with the second arrow.
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
upstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
Got
You
you,
must
bro.
swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
Duncan.
The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Only tell Duncan.
Hey, it's those foresters!
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With love, Stronghold afraid.
Get the fuck out, you stupid shit. Great sword that probably weighs 50 fucking pounds. I've heard this game you play is kind of like the show in the books, where you'll switch between different characters' POVs throughout the story. So Iron Reach. Iron Wrath? I think it was Iron Wrath. Damn, this audio is so loud you probably can't even hear me. Iron from Ice. Man, we were all happy, having a fucking party, and then those dudes had to be straight douchebags. Hey, pig. Oh, shit. I guess I can't talk to the pig. Uh-oh.
Lord.
Well, you don't need to touch it. Oh, well, I guess you needed to touch it. Oh, shit. Someone's hut's burning. Let's go save the damsel while she gets raped. It's a Game of Thrones that happens. Ah, shit! I have to check out the cart. I mean, I can't. Okay, I guess I'm not checking out the. Obviously, I want to check out a cart because there's another cart to look at.
That's Father's car.
Oh shit! This my. Oh god! Now there's bitches laughing. If my dude has sisters, I'm gonna be pissed.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Lord, who the fuck?
Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh shit. Dude, I don't like that it's making me walk there.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forester. I should have known.
Oh shit.
Sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my
Land! This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Kill him, motherfucker. Kill him.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Motherfucker, you're dead as shit. It's Game of Thrones. You'll have it.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic. You really are a pig farmer.
Get the pitchfork, dude. Way better reach than the axe. Hell yeah. Get fucked, son. Now I get the axe. Or I don't. Come on, give me the axe. Motherfucker. Oh, you want to come now, son? What, you want a piece of this shit, you piece of shit? And fuck you, you piece of shit. I'll tear your goddamn head off. Kill him.
Please,
No, fuck you.
I beg of you.
My dad's dead because of you, motherfucker.
I have no quarrel with you.
Kill him.
No, please.
It's a Game of fucking
See
Thrones.
you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Oh yeah, we will.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, God. Of course they're making me do this. Squeamish people probably really don't like this game.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. By all over.
Alright, this dude is obviously trying to
Lady
question me.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh god, they're gonna... I am not... Okay. Let's say I am not sitting in the dude's fucking chair. I'll look at the damn thing. I ain't gonna sit in the damn thing. I'll look at the window.
The Ironwood Grove.
Alright. So the Maester was very, very obviously questioning me about why Roderick wasn't the one that was saved and I was, and it wouldn't let me actually tell him, which I, don't like, but I'm not the one writing the script, so I just deal with it. Yep, there it is.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
For what?
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Not today, she won't be. How do I get to the codex? Lord Forrester is a lord of a strong northern house and a bannerman of House Stark. As a youth, he famously arm-wrestled Galbart Glover for the privilege of becoming the man's squire. Glover later joked that he'd gladly lose the match all over again. Gregor married Alyssa Branfield, a daughter of the Southron Targaryen loyalists. Ooh, God. Before Robert Baratheon seized the Iron Throne. Gregor ascended to lordship after his father died and has led his house during the 16 years since. So his wife's family was born to House Branfield, a minor Southron that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She'd been married to Gregor for years when Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise, yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalties and her husband's. In time, Alyssa came to feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced the role as the Forrester matriarch. She silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. Asher had always been a rebellious youth. brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, and finding ways to raise his father's ire. But his life took a dark turn when, at 17, he fell in love with Gwen Whiteheel, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Bloodshed ensued, and Lord Forrester faced a grim choice. Go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Essos to this day, living as a sellsword, trying not to think about the life he left behind. Mira. Lady Forrester, wanting her eldest daughter to learn the ways of the Southern Court, arranged for Mira to serve as handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell. I thought I'd heard that name before. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at Highgarden and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways are often at odds with the subtleties of court life, but she has more guile than she realizes. Ethan. Whereas his older brothers were natural warriors, Ethan always found himself drawn to pursuits of the mind, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironrath, a love he still shares with his twin sister Talia. Ethan was just a boy when House Forrester joined the War of the Five Kings, but by war's end he had been thrust into the role he was unprepared for. Okay, so he might not be a total piece of shit. Good. Talia. During her fourth... okay, never mind. I was about to say, what the fuck? Lady Forrester dreamed she would birth a daughter with a voice like the summer rain, but as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant Ethan wailed for hours until Lady Forrester entered his second labor, birthing a girl. She named the girl Talia after her own mother, and from then on, Ethan hardly ever cried. Her dream came true, for there's no sound at Ironrath more lovely than that of Talia singing as her brother plays the lute. Then they have a tiny kid. When the war began, he was too young to understand why, but the grim realities, he has questions for, he's just a regular kid. Oh, here's our character. Garrett was raised on stories of heroism about the likes of Arthur Dane and Simeon Stareyes. Though the son of a pig farmer, he has always aspired to one day become a warrior himself. With the help of his uncle, Duncan, who had arisen from lowborn origins to become Castellan of Ironrath, Garrett found work in Lord Forrester's stables, rising through the ranks to eventually be named as squire. Garrett has served Lord Forrester throughout the long months in King Rob's army and is ready to be a warrior in his own right. As a boy, Duncan showed much talent for managing farms, but Duncan was fitted to run more than fields in a pig pen. In time, he struck up an unlucky friendship with Gregor Forrester, the heir to House Forrester. The two grew close, and when Gregor became lord, he named Duncan his Castellan. Many eyebrows were raised, but Duncan proved himself worthy, and he has served the house well in the long years since. The Master at Arms, natural grasp of tactics and strategy. King Robert awarded him a knighthood. Servant still holds a position. Okay, so he's got a temper. Maester. Just a good generally nice guy and advisor. Malcolm, the boss lady's brother. He liked to roam the countryside, fought bravely alongside his brothers. Yet he and his sister were the only survivors. He lives with us. He tends to disappear for weeks at a time, has no kids. Thus he is the last of the Branfield line, unless we have another fucking Cersei and Jaime thing going on where they're fucking each other. And then Ironrath, random city in the middle of nowhere. Got it. Cool.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you.
Still favoring the leg, dude. I'm not showing him the sword. I was told to only show it Duncan. Which is going to be a really awkward conversation with the dude's wife.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
They're bugs, bruh. Just bugs.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
Here we are.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Oh boy, here
Welcome
we
home,
go.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the
I
family.
can't tell her anything.
Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house.
No, he didn't, you
This is
stupid
where it
fuck.
belongs,
That is not...
with his family.
Wait, yeah, it is.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of
Oh,
course,
wait.
my lady.
I'm getting everything
It
mixed
demands
up.
a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They
This
killed my
happened on
family.
Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They deserve to die. All of them. I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Why wasn't the Master at Arms with the army?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye, you'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're gonna send me to King's fucking Landing.
You're sending him to the wall. The
Oh.
boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
If I have
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
if I have an
Especially
option,
now,
I'm not
when the
letting
house
my
is
guy
so
get sent to the
vulnerable.
wall.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best. That settles it then. You can have my horse, and I'll see you.
I still have to
plenty
tell
of
this
food.
guy with my
We haven't
fucking
much time.
message.
The White Hills will come looking for you.
Dude, come on, tell him your fucking thing. Say, wait, uncle, wait. Motherfucking... Okay, maybe another chance.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
That's a hell of a goal. He just asked me to stay up there for like 15 fucking years. Jesus shit.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Damn straight. Motherfucker.
Garrett, wait!
Sup, little like 13-year-old girl that apparently I am assuming has a crush on my dude.
Be safe.
Bruh. 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 Night's Watchmen can't father any sons or have wives. Bruh. Well, fuck.
Ethan? Ethan!
Oh, so we play as Ethan Forrester as well. So he probably is an annoying little shit.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Well, you are in the fucking woods.
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Won't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
That's a hell of a promise.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
Oh,
You weren't
God.
born yet.
We had so much fun. And everything changed.
She's gonna
Roderick
die.
became so serious,
Little kid's gonna
Lord in
die.
training,
This
and then
guy's
he smiled
probably
again.
gonna die in like episode
Asher
5.
just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
Doesn't matter
To
what
have
you want.
both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
No.
If only it were that simple.
It's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Oh boy.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Sorry,
He's
dude.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Duty first, guys. Or as Land Manager Gordon would say, death is lighter than a feather, duty heavier than a mountain. I don't like the cowardly little eyebrow thing he's got going on.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord. Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Oh god, he's gonna look like a prissy bitch, isn't he? Yeah, he kind of looks like a prissy bitch. I was right. Prissy bitch.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. Nothing to say, eh? My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Oh, come on,
you
dude.
Bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Good question. Just get to fucking business.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
The fuck did I lie to his face?
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not really sure how I lied to his face.
I was wrong about your son, milady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. but you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Who the fuck is
Prepare a
Ramsay
raven.
Snow?
We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
I don't know who Ramsay Snow is. I feel like I should know that.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I remember who Ramsay Bolton is now. He's the bastard king or whatever. Look at some coin.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Okay.
What a strange place, Essos.
Why? Because they have a coin?
Ethan made this for me.
Okay. It's a sword with in a tree. It's not quite Excalibur. There's another coin. Kind of a hoarder there,
It was
aren't
very
you?
kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
It's a button.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Oh, Lady Olenna.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
And then she found out he was dead. Tough day.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
That's not likely.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Yep, it was. Okay. Can I fucking leave? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Letter from Mom.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I gotta make myself indispensable first. Because Marjorie Tyrell is a shrewd, cutthroat bitch. She's basically Cersei 2.0.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
The fuck are you?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
I have a feeling he's a spy.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Dude, just dump the shit.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
I don't like you asking questions, dude. Now that we're in King's Landing, I'm suspicious as fuck.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
I wonder if I can let her off for that.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Well, Cersei's a cunt.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another. Good luck.
This is so tense. I'm like so tense right now. Holy shit. Why is this stressful? Oh, is that Tyrion? That's Tyrion! Yay, Tyrion! Maybe I'll make it less stressful. You're gonna make me fucking walk to the table, aren't I? Yep. Frame rate change. This is a long hallway.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
God, she's already a cunt.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Such a cunt.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Well, I'm in,
Old
you know,
allegiances are not
here.
easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts?
Yeah, like this fucking incestuous bitch in front of me.
Here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yep.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
Oh,
King's
shit.
Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I think I'm doing alright. Politicking. Kinda sucks when you take a piss, but I don't know, whatever. So that happens when you grind through an entire game in one night.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousin and the
shit.
9th-born
Oops.
sons.
Sorry about that.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Probably pretty
Would you
shitty.
marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course.
I feel like I'm basically
Well,
a
I would
Lannister.
marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a
You
perfect
can't.
match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh god, she's pissed off.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about. This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Oh god.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Shit. Gotta trust her. Trust.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
I'm not trying to...
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene? Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Don't let me see the conversation. Don't let me see the conversation. Okay, good. I thought they were about to let me see whatever they talked about, and I was like, no, immersion, no. Okay, hold on. We'll stop here for just a second. I'm going to take a piss before my fucking explode. Just a second, guys. Alright, guess what, guys? I'm back, and I got a new cup of water, too, while I was away. Sorry about that 2-minute break, though. Here we go. Good fucking God, man. Some crazy shit's going down, it looks like.
7 elves.
Oh God. I don't have a weapon. Oh shit.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Fuck are
Did
you?
know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh boy.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have...
Okay, screen turns red when I shouldn't be
But
looking.
He didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
Oh God, it's Ramsay
does
Bolton's kid. Jesus shit.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Fuck.
There.
It's a fucking horse, dude.
Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Look at his fucking arms. Oh my God, if they show me this guy's chest, I'll be super impressed. I don't expect... Okay, they did.
Bloody hell.
I didn't expect them to show me that. But, okay, I'm impressed. Good job, Telltale. You caught me by surprise.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Fuck them.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Oh God, fucking shit.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Ooh, deserter.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I
Shit.
know these words are hard,
but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address
I
him
wish
as
you'd
Lord.
stop kicking him, dude.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
I gotta agree with the
Send him to
hard
the
guy.
wall.
The wall's a worse punishment than losing fingers.
I will decide.
This isn't the kind of thing that this guy should rush, though.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Fuck. Okay. So this is where I'm standing. I can't take 3 fingers. That's off the table. That means you won't even be able to fight my army. Sending to the wall long term would help because of the White Walkers. That's something I know. I'm kind of down to show him mercy or send him to the wall. I don't want to show him mercy, but I'm sending him to the wall.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
I want to choose dude's sister.
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I want to be the sister.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills.
You were wrong.
I only hope to give you an advantage.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
I'm glad this kid's not a whiny bitch. He's a little nervous, but I mean that he has every right to be. So let's talk to Malcolm, whoever the fuck he is.
Ethan, or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Ah, that's right.
I
Uncle.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow, at first light.
Alright.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
I'm actually okay with this.
You know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of
agree with
Ramsay
him.
Snow.
Yeah, because Ramsay Snow is literally
Ethan,
crazy.
I need to talk to you.
Okay, I'll talk to her. She's probably gonna be pissed that I didn't just let the guy go.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
That's
the
straight.
people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable.
God
and
damn
smart,
it.
And everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
I'm still leaning
You've
towards
always given
Royland.
me good
I don't
advice.
like him.
Thank you.
But that's kind of the reason I think he's the better choice. I don't want a yes man. And I don't want somebody I just agree with constantly. I know I've said that I agree with a lot of his things so far, but I actually haven't done any of them. I've completely done the opposite every time.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you.
Yes, you would.
And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord. You don't say much, do you, lad? That's good. Reminds me of your brother Asher. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I have an instinct that he's gonna try to take control away from me, and that I'm gonna end up either dying or having to kill him, and then my authority is going to be questioned the rest of the fucking game. But I'm still gonna give it to him, unless something happens in the next few seconds that makes me decide not to. In which case I won't. It's in the tower.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Okay. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I totally forgot something. Let me go and do that thing then.
Yes, my lord.
I was asking about our defenses, yeah.
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Yeah, as soon as I sent that guy to the wall, I actually started regretting not cutting his fingers off. For multiple reasons. One, he could have still worked to feed his family. Two, it would have been a punishment. Like, I'm just not that guy. I'm not the vicious guy, and I'm RPing this.
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
I am.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
It's a big ass house. Oh, I didn't talk to my mother. Whatever.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you, Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Stop interrupting me.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this. A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate.
Nope,
We must answer
he's not.
with the sword.
We saw him in the woods.
Suicide? You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed.
I'd rather ambush
We
him
must
with a
take
sneak
a
attack.
measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it.
Wow.
It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
That's a little pussy.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Okay. We have a small army, but I know what's his name's coming back. We can't bargain. If you do that once, he'll never start coming back. And I know for a fact this dude's a psychopath. I know that because I've read the books. This dude is not someone you can really reason with. I kind of think we literally have to fight.
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
I want it to be an ambush.
Meet him at the gate with as
No.
much force as we
Bullshit.
can muster.
That's not a
Make
good
him
idea.
wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrod, and when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow.
That's true.
Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I feel like Duncan kind of freaked out there at the end for no reason other than to see if my dude would stand up to him.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
How can I be indecisive just by not siding with one dude on every single
There
option?
will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
I really feel like they're making me into the Lannister family. Like, it's exactly the impression I'm getting. But I'm sending Malcolm. God, that means we're going to be losing another warrior right as I'm about to pick a fight with this motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay, we're doing it.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Well then, let's switch to her. Feels like that's what's about to happen. Oh man, it's so tempting to look up a conversation guide for Ramsay here in a minute, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna fuck it up if I do, but whatever. God, I hope they show me the Red Wedding too. Oh, motherfucker. They're gonna ask me to forge a fucking letter. God damn it. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, motherfucker, I meant to click examine. Oh, cool, I can return it.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh god, that facial expression. He said no.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Fuck.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
No
I'll need
shit.
this mended.
Gods.
The fuck did he do to her?
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady. Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Interesting.
People who'd be willing to help you.
Oh god, it's Cersei. Oh, no, just a random guard. Well, you're about a creepy little shithead, aren't you?
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. The men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Little sociopathic son of a bitch.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
no,
the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt.
Sociopath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay,
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little...
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this.
I really want an option to just kill him.
The Ironwood. But
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We aren't talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
at Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Did not see that coming.
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord.
Far too much trouble.
Not really surprised, though.
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you.
Welcome to Game of
We'll have to
Thrones.
do it again sometime.
We killed children in the first episode.
Fetch the mace so quickly! You brought this on yourself.
Please, stop!
Don't let him take me!
You will not take
Stop
him!
that! Please!
Please!
No!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
I wonder if he's gonna have the Jon Snow thing. I think you have to be in the north for that to happen.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Okay, well. You and 34.1% left Bowen behind. You and 62.6% swore loyalty to the king. You and 35% sent Eric to the wall. You and 30%... Damn, most people didn't pick Royland. Half and half for Ramsay's location of meeting. They did a good job setting him up as a villain, I gotta say. Alright, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully, we can kill this motherfucker. The problem is, I think he's still alive in the show. So, I don't know. We'll find out. Peace.